I must say that was a perfectly timed re-entry from space. Did you see the timing, the magnificence, the masterpiece production? I am a professional. Do not attempt this at home unless you want to. Good morning, everyone. We got DMB Bird 48, Patreon, showing the KingAir 757 Spy. There are cows here. There are always brown cows everywhere. Whether they're there or not, they're there. T-Burr, hello. Iowa Scatsman, good morning. Yeah, I'm under the X-Plane banner. I think I haven't. The last time I flew the KingAir on stream was probably a year ago. I actually don't even remember the last time I flew the KingAir on stream. So this is a brand new update. I believe it's version, I think it's 1.4. Tenji Mango, good morning. Scotty P7409, good morning. It's really early. This shifting of the time zones is always crazy to me. But I did learn this recently. My state of Utah has passed a vote. They passed it last year that we're going to stay on Mountain Daylight Savings, but there are a few caveats. We can't switch to staying without a time change until 4 other Western states do the same. So we've passed the law. We'll stay on Mountain Daylight Savings Time. We will not change our clocks in the fall or the spring. But we have to get 4 other U.S. states, in addition to Phoenix, in addition to Arizona, which already stays. 4 more states, and then we can officially change. I, for one, am all in favor of us never shifting time. I think it's a pain in the butt. It really messes me up. That's how I feel. How do you feel about the time zone? In fact, if I had my way, we'd all be on internet time. We would all be on internet time, and I'm fine with that being Zulu time, GMT. Yep. Do the Snack Air liveries still work on the update? I don't know. I haven't tested the Snack Air liveries. That actually would be a good test. I don't know if there's been any changes to the outside. I'll have to test that. But I did want to try the Wheels Up livery. This is a commemorative livery for heart research awareness, heart awareness. I have, as many of you know, I have not the best heart. Physically, not emotionally. We got Ghosty2IQ. Good morning. Modifying the Snack Air emote. I like that. We got Amundos. Good morning. Haven't seen you for a little while. Good to see you here on a Sunday morning. 757 Spy Dave. Good morning. Shifting time zones can leave you zoned out. Yeah, exactly. I guess there's one time of the year where it's in your favor, and then there's one time of year or it's against you. But here I am. It's 7:27 in the morning, but my body thinks it's 8:30. So, but actually, now that I think about it, I feel tired. So, fall back. Yeah. Anyway, I feel tired. D-Money's 327. Good morning. Thanks again for. What did you have to do to resurrect the hardware? Thank you for putting snackair.com back up on the map. Appreciate that very much. You're good either way, DMB Bird. I'm not good either way. No. Iowa Scotsman would rather stay on daylight savings time and not go back and forth to standard, but I'm sure I'm in the minority. Yeah, like I say, I want the whole world to be on one time. I don't care. Over time, we would get used to it. And I also want everyone to go on a 24-hour clock. Yeah, welcome to your time zone. Yeah, I have to wait for, I think Idaho, Nevada, and Wyoming should all switch. Wyoming, Idaho, Nevada, and New Mexico. We should all switch And then Utah could switch because they've already voted to do so. All's gorilla. Good day, mate. All right. We're going to go on inside here. And we're going to be doing a trip, as you can see at the top of the screen. I'm going from Kilo Papa Kilo Foxtrot to Kilo Mike Foxtrot, India. I'm tired. I don't care. I don't care about time at all. Oh, you're retired. Man, I need to be retired. No, actually I don't. Not yet. Not ready for that yet. Reauth one of the ports on the modem. ISP decided to deactivate IP on the port it was using. Super customer friendly move. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're able to isolate the issue. I was worried that we were going to have to migrate it elsewhere for whatever reason. So, yeah. Hello, Z3K. How are you doing? All right, I'm going to go inside. I've got the GTN 750 dual setup here going. And I'm just going to do we're going to test the before takeoff. Sure enough, that's still working in the update. That's the easy way. I do like their tutorial that they'll walk you through on starting this bad boy up, but we'll bypass that today. Quick flight plan today. It is an IFR flight plan. I'm going to come in here to the GTN 750. And I'm going to do flight plan. I could definitely do away with the biannual time change. The idea of all going GMT 24 hours makes sense too. Yeah, why not, right? I mean, it would take a lot of adjustment because you'd suddenly be having lunch at midnight in some parts of the world, but it's all semantics, right? And yeah, but do this. Try to get the whole world to change to that. That would be difficult. Even if the United Nations said, "Hey, do this," it would not be an easy task. Yeah. Seeing less and less streams of MSFS. Why is that? I think that people are absolutely loving MSFS, especially from a visual standpoint. It is by far the best clouds, the best ground scenery, the best water. It just looks spectacular. It's amazing. But the planes are lacking. They're lacking that refinement that we sim enthusiasts want for solid IFR and online flying, and you just want the plane to do what you want to do. I love going into the new Microsoft Flight Simulator and flying around on FSEconomy. But I'm very nervous to take it out on VATSIM. So I think you're seeing a little bit of people, a few of us, dabbling back into P3D and X-Plane more so than we were, say, a month ago. And that's okay, because we all know that all three sims are going to progress over time, and there's nothing wrong with a little variation. I've said for a long time I thought I was going to be able to drop P3D soonish, but it looks like it's going to be a year or two before I can drop P3D V5. All right, we're going to go to an intersection waypoint called Bates. Bravo Alpha India Tango Sierra. And then we're going to a destination called Kilo Mike Foxtrot India, which is Marshfield Municipal. I don't think I've ever been to either one of these. So that is our flight plan. We're going eastbound, so I'm going to put in, we're only going 80 somewhat miles, I think. MSFS is great for low, slow scenery, but if you want near study level jetliner, I really like my FS Labs and P3D. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. That's a perfect example. Tiber, thank you for the tier 1 sub converted. Thank you, Tiber. I appreciate that support very, very much. All right, let's change our altitude I'll go 7,000. That should be fine. Master lights are on. All the panel lights are good. All right, let's set our altimeter. Is it really 299 or 2? Do I really believe that? Let's go flight condition or flight configuration. Match real world conditions. Refresh. Yeah, there we go. Flight changes. 3001 overcast. So let's change our baro. 3001. Put in a notch of flappy flaps. Transponder down here. Let's test my SciTech panel and see if that's working. Coffee. Ingo 423, how are you? All right, transponder. So I'm rotating my SciTech panel dial. Yep, sure enough, it's working. So we're gonna 2141. Switch that to altitude reporting. Got our noise canceling headphones on, of course. Sounds are great in this plane, so if you're an audiophile, you'll enjoy the sounds. Let's see. Not sure if my alias is set up, but we'll start the FSEconomy flight. Yep. Okay, 274 gallons on board, 8 assignments loaded. We are going to back taxi. Uh-oh, we got double runways. We've got an ortho runway. Wait. Wind is pretty significant here. So we got wind at 300. Yeah, back taxi. I was wanting to go on VATSIM with this plane as well because I'm pretty confident with it. You know, as long as I don't have too complicated of a SID or star, but there wasn't any controllers online, fortunately. But we may do a VATSIM leg on the next one. I was also thinking about playing a little golf. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, the Masters is next week. No, sorry, the week after next. Like on the 12th. I'm excited for that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's turn. All that actually looks good. That actually all looks good. Alright, here we go. I'll turn up the sound for takeoff. Volume mixer. I got a little variation in the engine. It almost sounds like prop sync is not on, doesn't it? Oh, I do need to go to high idle. Rudder boost is on. Is there a prop sync switch on this bad boy. There's just rudder boost. Prop sync right there. Prop sync on. Yes, I win. Augusta is never this empty during Masters Week. Yeah, I was wondering. Oh, and thank you for the follow. The Aviator, thank you for the follow. I think that's my 17,000th follow right there. Aviator. It might be my 17,000th follow. We'll probably cross 17,000 today, I hope. That might be it. All right, noise canceling headphones back on because they just are. Here we go. Make sure that we got full prop. Set of flaps. Here we go. Short runway. Here we go. Backfire M3 with the subscribe.
Auto feather lights on.
Howdy,
Airspeed alive.
Whoa.
60 knots.
Backfire M3 with the subscribe. Gotta clear those power lines.
Gear up.
Enjoy
Gear up.
life.
E2. Attitudes check. Gear indicates up. Flaps indicates up.
A little bit of a crosswind here. Perfect timing, yeah. Thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that very much. What a wonderful plane this is. Shallow out that turn a little bit. Flaps are clean. Once I get up to a stable situation, I'm going to turn on the autopilot. It's pretty bumpy up here. Who is the rocket scientist who decided the end of runways is a great place for power line? Yeah, no kidding. It's pretty common, I guess, unless the scenery is wrong. How many of you live under a power line, and do you have any fears? One more flyby here. Okay, leveling off. I usually don't like flying in overcast. And trim it up a little bit. Alright, I'll come over here to my handy dandy 2D panel, and we'll come up here to the autopilot section, and we'll just go, we'll sync our heading bug. We got a subscribe, Dogo DR with the subscribe, 36 months. AP on, yaw damper on.
Good morning.
Heading mode on.
Years.
I gotta replay that. Hold on.
Good morning. Wow, 3 years.
See, Dogo just subscribed for 72 months. 3 years back to back right there. Thank you, Dogo. You are awesome. Appreciate the support. Thank you. And you're getting a golden 3. Golden 3 initialized. I'm going to hit the IAS button. And then we're going to climb at... I wonder if this works. Set speed 200. Set speed 200.
Speed 200 knots.
Oh, it is working. Okay. The Aviator, nice. It just updated. You now have 17,000 followers, and yikes, the difference between the ortho and X-plane airport data. Yeah, that was not a good airport to, but I didn't have a choice. That was where my FS. That's where KingAir told me I had to fly. So. I'm not motivated enough to go tweak that airport because it'll probably be 6 years before I go back to that airport, potentially. Thank you for the follow. We got Jake Seattle, and also Wollum with the follow. Thank you guys, gals. You own the KingAir on FSEconomy? I do own one KingAir on FSEconomy. Well, I don't, but Snack Air, the family, does. And that KingAir is at, it looks like it's in Mexico. We better move that. Yeah, our KingAir 350 is in Mexico right now. Its home base is Tulsa. Puff MTD 123. Puff, how are you doing? What's new? What's on your Sunday docket? All right, we're climbing, as you can see here, in IAS mode. On the speed indicated, I've set IAS mode at 200, so it's going to climb at 200 up to this 7,000 mark. And then it should... Oh, we're at 9,000. I forgot to arm it. So now we're going to do vertical speed. And we're going to go down to 7,000. So now we're in vertical speed mode. And we've armed it now. And the other thing too is we're going to slightly change our heading. Get back on course. We'll pretend that was an ATC vector. Will Rising, hello. How are you doing, Will? Okay, as you can see, we're just a little bit off course here, but let's pretend that air traffic control did a vector heading to Bates. Now what I'll do is I'll go into direct to, activate, come back up here, bring back up the 2D panel, autopilot, and we'll go nav. Okay, so now the one thing on this plane, in order to get it to do what the GTN wants it to do, I have to hit this course right there, FMS. Yeah, and now we are direct to Bates. Willem, hello from Garmisch-Partenkirchen in the Bavarian Alps. I used to live near Garmisch-Partenkirchen. I lived... Oh, snack. Alarms, alarms. Ah! I lived near Augsburg in a... Not too far from you. In a Kleinstadt, Bobingen. I lived in Bobingen. And I used to go down to Garmisch-Partenkirchen. Beautiful, beautiful world you live in. Yep. Really good beer, too. No one has mentioned golf yet. What's going on here? Yeah, it's hard to see a golf course down there, isn't it? But Dave, didn't you hear us talking about the Masters for a second? St. Wilford 777. Today marks 1 week since we put the beer on in the fermentation bucket. 1 week, and there's been 0 bubbles, and I'm a little bit nervous. But if any of you guys are really bored, go do a YouTube search for John Fly, and you can fast forward to the 16-minute mark. But anyway, what I thought, you steep the grains in the... This is me in the kitchen. Very rare footage of John Fly in the kitchen. Look at his beer ingredients. His beer ingredients out on the table. We got grains. We got extract. We put it all in our kettle. So here I am here I am brewing with a stock pot, right? And I'm just having a good old time. Just putting the grains in the grain bag. Did a quick emergency phone call over to St. Wolfric saying, St. Wolfric, should I really steep these grains for 30 to 45 minutes? And then we got, oh, see, we got the grains in the water steeping. Put the extract in. Boil it up. Anyway, that whole process we did a week ago. Snack beer coming to a brew pub near you. Yes, exactly. But here's the problem, guys. Is I said to myself, self, do this bucket brewing for a year. You know, do 5 or 6 batches with these buckets, and do extract brewing. But then, no, what did I do? I went all in. This is what I got on order. It's on order and it's coming to me. And I'm doing all grain. What am I doing? I'm so excited. And not only that, but yeah, that was a kit. It was a kit. It was a brewer's best kit plus a local beer store's recipe kit. But now we're getting serious. And I'm sorry, flight simmers, but we're just having a little conversation on the side note here. This is how crazy. Oh, we just made the turn. We got 40 miles to go. This is how crazy this is. So I'm going to be doing all grain brewing. And it's scary. It's scary, but that thing is amazing. That brewer, that Anvil brewer. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to hook up 220 volts to it or not, because it does do 110 or 220. You're sending a truck of Nebraska 2-row to Utah. Exactly. So, get this. I'm going to put... I've got right behind me on the shelf is a small Raspberry Pi computer that I put together day before yesterday. That Raspberry Pi computer is going to talk to, you know what I'm talking about, some of you. That Raspberry Pi computer is going to talk to this device, and this is called a tilt hydrometer and thermometer. And this is going to read the temperature and gravity of the brew in the fermentation vessel. And it's going to talk to my Raspberry Pi, and it's going to upload every so often the gravity and temperature to a Google spreadsheet. And then I'm going to have graphs, and I'm going to have everything. And so I can be sitting in Montana with 757 Spy. We're having some moose burgers or whatever you have up there. And I'll quickly throw out my iPad or my iPhone and say, "Oh yeah, my beer is my gravity is 1.030." Isn't that nerdy? Bringing in the technology into the brew world. Thine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the beer. Yeah. Raspberry Pis are a beautiful wee machine. Have one running Pi hole and have 3 more to figure out what to do with. Yeah, they're wonderful. Yeah. You have a kit sitting in the closet, Amber L, Scotty. Is it all grain, partial grain, extract, and how old is it? Moose, beer, rattlesnake, whatever is handy for your burgers. Exactly. Anyway, I'm excited. Can you tell I'm excited? I mean, I don't know. I've got, but that first batch that you can go watch the whole entire boring video, 41 minutes. The first batch is is in the closet fermenting, and I have no idea if it's actually working or if it's even going to be drinkable. I'm going to bottle it next weekend. Find out. All right, I'm going to start my descent. Can someone for snacks tell me the field elevation of Kilo Mike Foxtrot India? KMFI. Can someone tell me the field elevation? Take this down to Chinatown. And we're going to bring up the 2D panel here. We could go down to the pedestal, but we'll just go. Oh, you know what? My yaw damper's not even on. All right, vertical speed. I'm going to go down at a leisurely 600 feet per minute. I'm going to bring back the throttle. DMB Bird 1278. Thank you. So I'm going to put pattern altitude at 333. 33. $555 snacks to DMB Bird. We are going to be doing a giveaway. I think I'm going to give away that new Scotty Bob airport. Maybe we should go check that out sometime soon, today maybe. It's a Vertical Sim Scotty Bob production. Thank you, Bird, for the field elevation. Also, due to the fact that it's not VFR conditions, we're going to have to set up a procedure here. So I'm going to go back, procedure, approach, KMFI. Wind is, can someone do an exclamation METAR KMFI? K Mike Fox India. Mike Foxtrot India. The wind is, it's coming from 320, it looks, according to this. Yeah, we'll do runway 34 GPS. And then we'll do via Vexu. That's fine. I'm going to activate the approach. Gonna bring up my Navigraph charts. Actually, I'm gonna stay at 5. I'm gonna stay at 5,000 here for a bit. There's the METAR. Thank you, Denise. Good morning. I don't know how old the sim is. Or, sorry, I don't know how old this new KDYT is. Delta Yankee Tango. I think it's relatively new. How many snacks to pick up a 6-pack of Snack Brew? Can I legally distribute for free my concoctions? I don't know if I can. Can I? Right, I'm going to bring up Navigraph charts here. Now we're VFR, so we could do the visual approach. I do want to test the LPV, though. So over here on Navigraph charts, we're going to go new flights from SimBrief. Boom. And then we're going to click on KMFI. Sorry, approaches. RNAV 34. We'll overlay that onto the chart. Yeah, we're going via. Okay, we need to be at Vexu at 2900. All right, so I'm going to change my altitude to 2900. And we'll just do a leisurely vertical speed. I'll use my... Yeah, Yeah, we're fine at 7. Well, I'm going to go down at 400 feet per minute. Sky Harbor, I was looking into it last night. His scenery is among the best value I've ever got. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. Catching up on chat. You got ostrich burgers? That's a good question. Right next to the giraffe burgers. I missed that. St. Wilfric delivered 4 cases out yesterday and only got chased by the cops once. Ricky Pro says, sending beer without a license is against shipping companies' policies, so any trading you do is at your own risk. That being said, it's common knowledge among people working for FedEx, UPS, and even USPS that people actively trade and ship beer. I encourage people to not send through USPS. I won't be delivering any beer to anyone, but if there's anyone that happens to find their, way into Salt Lake City, there's a real chance that you could get your hands on the KingAir L. I think I'm going to name each batch after an avionics device. So, for example, the first batch I think will be what did I do? I did a really cool variation of some titling the other day. What was it? I think the first name of the beer was K-Sanbo. So Kilo Sierra Alpha November Bravo Oscar. Yeah, it was K-Sanbo, and I'll walk you through why that is. You should always talk about stuff like this on your instrument approach. So K-Sanbo was the first beer, and the reason why it was Sanbo came from Snack Air. No, it was, sorry, I messed up already. It was K-Sanba. K-Sanba. Yeah, it was K-Sanba. Yeah, it was Kasamba, and it was Snack Air Nut Brown L. So Snack Air Nut Brown L. And then I saw the Samba, and I said, you know what? Let's name it after an airport. So now it's Kasamba. But I haven't made the Nut Brown L. I've only got a Brown L going. The next one maybe will be a Nut Brown L. But the name of it might be Kasamba. Hey, man, can I get a 6-pack of Kasamba? You betcha, man. 17 million snacks. We're way off course. This did not do what I wanted it to do. So we'll come down here and we'll go direct flight plan. Direct sucks. Do a nice little curvature. I'm going to bring my speed down a little bit here. It's not doing that aggressive of a turn, is it? It's in nav. It's almost like the plane doesn't want to really turn that much. What's up with that, do you think? You know what? I'm going to go into heading mode. And I'm going to vector myself back around. The plane's... Oh, AP's not armed anymore? Oh, wow, that's weird. Alright, we'll go back into nav. Wonder how that got disarmed. Thank you for noticing that. Need FMS set. Where is FMS set? Oh, did it disengage because of turbulence? Possibly, yeah. Has Right Girl approved the new system for the kitchen counter? Well, the truth is, St. Wilfric, I could have got the 10.5 gallon version of that Anvil Foundry. I could have got the 10.5, but I decided to compromise for her sake and got the I got the 6.5 gallon, which is only going to make 2.5 to 3 gallon batches. 2.5 to 3 gallon batches. But go. Oh, have you seen this YouTube guy, Hops and Gnarly? Yeah, Hops and Gnarly. He brews on the same exact Anvil Foundry brewer. We got to follow Pandemic Watch. Nice name with the follow. All right, we are direct to Sucks.
Vertical track.
Okay, we're going to descend down. I want this to engage LPV. Pete went off again. Huh, I better keep this up. Yeah, I gotta watch this. Okay, bring him back. Oh, I gotta do altitude select as well. Okay, there we go. Should stop at 2,900. All right, level off, level off. There it goes. It's leveling off. Awesome. That YT channel is this gentleman with little hair and glasses. Barley. It's No, it's he's got hair. He's got long hair. No. That's not him. The one I'm talking about is he's got long hair. He's got a nose ring. He looks like from the Pacific Northwest, but I'm not sure where he lives. Got glasses, and it's called Hops and Gnarly. So Gnarly being GNARLEY. And if you do a Google search for Hops HOPS and Gnarly GNARLEY, you'll find him. He is amazing. He's brand new to YouTube too, like in the last year or so. All right, I'm going to activate the approach here pretty soon. I'm going to put my gear down. Approach. There's the airport. Come on, LPV, kick in. I don't think it's kicking in. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is. Okay, I'm going to put it in a notch.
1,000 feet to minimums.
1 notch of flaps, 1,000 feet to minimums. You got him? Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, he's really good. And he's using the same brewing system that I acquired or have purchased. It's on its way. We're coming in. Nice. One of these days, I'm gonna have to try a down to minimums approach. Brews and Cruise. How you doing? Pandemic, thanks for the follow. Thanks for jumping in chat. Check out Northern Brewer. That's where I got my... Yeah, that's what I know them quite well, Scotty. I picked up several pieces of equipment from them. I got some new fermenter plastic carboys from Northern Brewer, and I got a bunch of other miscellaneous things coming. They're really good. In fact, I'm half tempted to buy a 5... I wish they sold 2.5 gallon kits, but someone told me I could just buy a 5-gallon kit from Northern Brewer and then just have it, split it in half, right? All right, autopilot off.
100 feet. 50 feet.
Oh man, that was hard. I could have floated it down the runway, but that was super hard. In fact, I think we broke some gear. Gonna have to go to maintenance for that. That was pretty windy on final. The wind was 15 knots. Quartering crosswind. Must stock up on some moose burgers. There you go. All right, Dave. Yeah, what's with the wind here? You're not kidding. Speaking of gnarly, yeah. That was a really bad landing. That was really hard. Okay. Let's set our parking brake. I cut our fuel.
Bye-bye.
Yep. What is that HUD in the outside view? I guess you can turn that off and on in the settings. I kind of like to have it on, but it comes with the Airfoil Labs KingAir 350. Gives you, obviously your direction, your altitude, and all that. Jesus saves. How's life? Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, just talking brew, talking flying. Yeah, that was a good flight. Let's see if we made any money. So we'll go over to FSEconomy. Uh, 6,456 in income. Rental 34 minutes. $448. Fuel was $256. Ground crew fee and booking fee $14.18 plus fuel. Yeah. Distance bonus plus 39. Earnings this flight 46.28. Snack Yard got 2,044. Pilot got 2,584. So there you go. Is there anyone that is on the Snack Air wait list that is watching today that would like to have it be instantly added to Snack Air? If you're on the wait list now, is there anyone in chat that is on the wait list? Because we have a wait list that is now going into February, but I'm giving a special opportunity for anyone that's on the wait list. But I don't think there's anyone in chat that is on the wait list. Hell, I have an MFS 2020, but I think I will wait until it arrives. More optimizations and improvements in Sim. So what about X-Plane 11? Is it good and realistic? I would say that X-Plane 11 and P3D are far more able to do IFR flying. Absolutely. SIDS, STARS, VATSIM, IVEO, Pilot Edge. You're much better off in a jet in X-Plane or P3D than you are in MSFS. But with that being said, we all know that visually MSFS 2020 is the best, is the king of the castle. The wait listers must not be early risers. No kidding.